What's going on, guys? It's Eric again, back with another video. Welcome back to the Michigan Sports Hub. And all I can really say from today is that's not the team I remember watching from last season or the season before. Detroit just looked bad today against the Green Bay Packers. 27-13 was the final. There was a little garbage time touchdown, which I'm surprised that the referees called a touchdown on. I just got done kind of watching the replay of it. I was at a birthday party. It's almost 10 o'clock here right now, so I'm going to kind of give my thoughts on what I kind of think of what's going on here. So, certainly it wasn't the team that we've seen from 2024 or even 2023. Those teams were well-oiled machines. I don't want to say they couldn't do anything wrong, but Ben Johnson had that team constantly on the go. He had that team kind of dialed in. And now with John Morton, and I can't remember the offensive coordinator's name, and I should have written it down, but the offense and the defensive side of the football both need work today, especially the offensive side of the football. I haven't seen that many dink and dunk passes since the Joey Harrington era of all the check down passes that he had back in, goodness, I want to say early 2000s, right around that point, late 90s, early 2000s. I've never seen that was a bad offensive performance. One, it takes a while to go back in time to find a bad performance like that, at least a couple of years. And I'm not saying it because I'm not saying it because the offense was entirely bad. They scored 13 points. And there was a couple of times in there where they had good drives going and they kind of stalled out and had to kick field goals. You don't want to kick field goals to win football games. You want to score touchdowns to hopefully try to come back into the game and take it over. In Detroit's case, or you're just trying to hold your lead. Field goals do not hold leads, and especially with the 6 points that we had up until the last 4 minutes or the 3 minutes of the game, right around there. A bad offensive performance. But when you look at the box score, it's going to be different because you see 31-39 for 225 yards for Goff. It was just bad. And 4 sacks for a 25-yard loss. Not a good performance day for Detroit. And the defense, you can kind of say the same thing here. Detroit was... I don't want to say that the defense... Excuse me, I don't want to say that the defense wasn't there, but a lot of soft coverage today from the defensive unit, and usually they're more. Now, again, this is this defensive coordinator's way of doing things. They play this soft zone. We're kind of used to the last 2-3 years, or kind of more of man coverage. Terrion Arnold he got tore up bad. He looked bad today. He got picked on a lot. And that's where a lot of the points came from, was whoever was guarding Terrion Arnold. Jordan Love had his way today. And the offense for Green Bay had their way today. And the defense for Green Bay. You can't take anything away from Green Bay. It was I hate using this word, but it kind of seems to be at the beginning of the season. It's the tale of two teams. One team does really well, while the other team does really bad. Today, the Detroit Lions were really bad. Kind of gave us flashbacks of not too far ago where Detroit just really couldn't do anything, especially in Green Bay and Lambeau. It was bad today. The defense and offense both need work today if we want to see Detroit get into the playoffs. Today was not a playoff performance display today. That was going to be that's not going to get you into the playoffs. That'll send you, at the last game of the season, it'll send you packing. That's what that is. Johnny Morton and the other, and again, I can't remember the defensive coordinator's name. They're going to have to look at the tape and say, we have to do better. And Dan Campbell going up on the podium saying the coach has got to coach better, he's got to coach better. Yeah, that was a pretty damning performance today, but by you guys. Apparently, Detroit kind of seemed they could just kind of waltz in there and impose their will on Green Bay. Well, it was the exact opposite today. The exact opposite. You could tell the two coordinators today, they just need experience under the belt, and they need to get the offense and defensive lines corrected. That's what it is. Special teams is special teams. I mean, there really wasn't really anything bad to say about the team. It was just average special teams play. Now, Green Bay, they had a couple of pretty good. I thought they had a couple pretty good special teams plays where they kind of brought the ball out a ways and had Jordan Love had a short field to work with at times. Jordan Love picked us apart. He didn't have any sacks today. He was 16 for 22 for 118 yards. I'm looking right here on the ESPN box score. He just and it was it was a really good performance by him in Green Bay today. It was just that, guys. The team has to do better. They can't look this flat again against the Bears next week, because if we go in there like that against the Bears, man, we're going to be 0-2, and we're going to think, what in the hell's kind of going on with this team? Now, granted, the whole entire defense is back and not being injured. Well, they have some kind of pieces out of place, but for the most part, the whole entire defense is back for this team, and you could tell there was unfamiliarity this game against Green Bay. They're going to have to try to get that back and try to get the mojo back. But I think the soft zone today against Green Bay, that was not the play to make. That was not the play to make. Jordan Love carved you up. I just don't understand it here, guys. It looked a lot like the Michigan-Oklahoma game from yesterday. Michigan kind of really couldn't do anything right, and Oklahoma kind of was the guy that was the bully today. Or the bully. Green Bay was the bully today. So, with that being said here, guys, I really don't have anything else to say other than that. Just a poor performance. I had flashbacks from the Joey Harrington days where he dinked and dunked the passes here. There was really no... There was no threat to kind of go downfield to try to stretch the defense a little bit to tell them, hey, we're going to try to go deep. I don't think did they even go deep once? I don't remember that happening today. So, just a bad performance today from Detroit. Hopefully next week we'll see a lot better performance, but we'll have to wait till next week for that here, guys. Anyway, let me know what you guys think right down there in the comments. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I'd really like to hear what you guys have to say. Also, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there and hit that bell notification so you guys get more videos just like this one. And also, guys, hit that like button here too. Get this video out, kind of spread out to other sports fans, kind of whatnot. And I'd like to hear what maybe some other people have to say on that. If it reaches more people, we'll get more engagement. Alright, guys, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope to see you guys again soon. On to next week with the Bears. Deuces. Take care, guys.